I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, bitch. I'm coming to you guys to give you guys my entertainment news today. We are going to do a little bit of entertainment news today. We're going to talk about a few things right now. We're going to talk about Basketball Wives of LA real fast. I know you guys heard this news, so I thought I just would come on here and give you my damn opinion that I'm so freaking happy that some of these bitches are leaving Basketball Wives of LA. Cause let me tell you, honey, we gonna get into it. We gonna get deep for a moment. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard that Basketball Wives of LA has been getting boring, and boring, and boring. Okay? These bitches have they just are boring. They are boring as hell. And last night's episode, at least somebody got their 15 minutes, and we're going to talk about last night's episode a little bit, but at least somebody got their 15 minutes and whooped some ass last night. But, I'm sure you guys heard the news that all the cast of Basketball Wives, the whole entire cast, except for 2 members, will be returning of next season of Basketball Wives. Now, I thought I should, give a tribute to talk about all the ladies of this cast of Basketball Wives LA and give you my opinion, and maybe you guys can share your thoughts down in the comment box. Now we're going to start out with Jackie. Even though that Jackie is not leaving Basketball Wives of LA, she will be returning next season. I'm going to talk about her for a moment. Listen, I still think Jackie is fucking crazy. I still want my fucking check for that bitch. She's delusional. She needs to be in a psych ward. What else there's there need to fucking say about fucking Jackie? She's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all know what I'm saying. Now we're gonna start with Drea. I actually like Drea. I think Drea, she's amazing. She's good. I love her swimsuit line, by the way, because it looks dope. But I actually like, Drea. Now, Malaysia, you're supposed to be from Compton. I like you, but you're supposed to be from Compton, and you're supposed to be starting fights on Basketball Wives of LA. And I don't see the Comptonness out of this. I don't know why you're on this goddamn show. You're boring too. Like, I'm so happy that Shawnee O'Neal is kicking your ass off this show, Malaysia, because you're boring. You're boring. You're boring. You're boring, and you're just making me sit here and talk about you is even more boring enough. Now, Laura. Now, I know y'all all saw that episode, the last episode where Laura came at Jackie's wedding looking like a tranny for a moment. Let's have a moment of silence for Laura looking like a tranny for a moment. My moment of silence is over. Laura, you look like a tranny, and I'm sorry, you're boring too. You and your sister, but I'm gonna get on to your sister in a minute. But, yes, Laura, you're boring. I'm so glad you're leaving. You can go back to your NBA husband and make more babies and go continuing being boring, because you're boring. Gloria. Where should I start with Gloria? Where should I start with Gloria? Okay, you made the transformation. You were on Basketball Wives of Miami. You were boring then, and you are boring now, okay? You and your husband or ex-husband or boyfriend or whatever you want to call him are boring. I'm so glad Shawnee O'Neal is finally taking the balls and kicking your ass off too, because you're boring as hell for me. To me, and to everybody else that's watching Basketball Wives this season. Who else are we missing out? Bambi, I like you. You're wonderful. Oh, Brooke. Girl, let me tell you, Brooke, even though that she was getting thrown off of Basketball Wives of LA, I actually like you. You were kind of boring in the beginning, but since you got your 15 minutes and got into that fight with Jackie last night, I kindly like it. I was kind of like, Brooke, you better get your 15 minutes, because Shawnee O'Neal is throwing your ass off. She throwing your ass off, the whole entire cast off, girl, except for 2 people, only Jackie and what's the face are coming back next season. So girl, you better get your 15 minutes, get into the fight with somebody, okay? But I'm glad you did that last night. I'm glad you got into a fight with Jackie, because you got your 15 minutes, girl. But I hope you're gonna continue getting your 15 minutes and get into another fight with somebody else. But I think I talked about everybody in here. I talked about Bambi. I like Bambi. I actually like her. I respect her. She's kind of hood to me, and I like her. I already talked about Malaysia. Drea, I like her. Yeah, let's just say this. Basketball Wives of LA is getting boring as fuck, and we all know this. Let's just keep it real, because I'm all about keeping it real on this channel, if y'all know what I mean. So, let me know what your thoughts are about Basketball Wives of LA. If you like any of these hoes, if you feel like you're so happy that Drea and Jackie's ass is coming back next season, because, you know, I personally think that Brooke got her 15 minutes last night and whooped Jackie's ass. I think she deserves to stay on for another season. Just take the rest of them hoes off, especially the rest of them hoes, because they are hoes for a reason. We call them hoes for a reason, right, y'all? I mean, let's keep it real. But let me know what y'all feeling. Hit that subscribe button at the top. Leave a comment below. Hit those thumbs up button and let me know what you're feeling. Ta-ta!